Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be putting to the test 10 different beauty hacks that have become viral over the years, and that is why you see that my face is empty. Can the face be empty? Pretty much I have no makeup on my face because I wanted to try these beauty hacks and see whether or not they actually work. Some of them I have tried in the past. Some is going to be the first time that I do it with you in front of a camera. So together we're actually going to decide whether or not these beauty hacks work. So let's just get started. Right, the first one that we have seen going around for a couple of years now is shaving your face. Yes, this can be quite scary, and I actually tried it one time before, but we're going to be doing it again today. The whole purpose of shaving your face is because a lot of us have little hair fuzz. I don't know if you can see mine, but most of us, or I think everybody, has little hair fuzzies. Shaving your entire face is supposed to make sure that your application goes in very nice and smooth. Your skin feels like a baby's butt. It's going to make sure that the makeup doesn't go on patchy, and it's going to give us a hairless face. Yeah, let's go ahead and try it for the second time, and you guys will be the judge. Let me know if this is something that you would try next. After washing my face and moisturizing it, I can tell you that my skin does feel like a baby's butt. It feels super nice. So this is a trick that, although I don't do quite often, like I said, I did it one time before, I really enjoy it and I really believe in it. And honestly, I know some people might say that, oh, now your hair is gonna grow thicker, longer, whatever. I honestly don't think that's true, because I have been shaving my mustache for years. Like, when I'm saying over 15 years, I've been shaving my mustache over 15 years, and sometimes I forget to shave it and I don't see any difference. Like, I'm not growing a men's beard, basically is what I'm trying to say. So I honestly don't think that you're gonna get a men's beard on your entire face just because you shave it. Obviously, use something very gentle, like these little things. You can get them at the beauty supply, you can get them at Amazon, you can get them at the drugstore, and just get the ones that are meant for face or eyebrows. Those are typically very good. And also make sure that you sanitize it very well. Use either hand sanitizer, which is what I use today, but just make sure that you sanitize it very well so that you're not putting bacteria on your face, basically. And you'll be surprised how much hair we have on the face. The first time I did it, my face was dried and you can see all the hairs coming out. Now I don't think you can see it. I can certainly see the hair on the foam, and trust me, it's a lot more than you think you have. The next hack is one that actually makes me feel some type of way. It is using a red lipstick to correct. This hack went viral years ago and I'm not a huge fan. I tried it before years ago and it really didn't convince me, but we're gonna give it another go. I'm gonna be applying this red lipstick right on the dark areas of my under eyes, and we're just going to pretend that is a corrector. I'm gonna do all the steps as if this was my corrector. So I'm gonna put it on this brush. There you have it. I went ahead and concealed my bad boys using red lipstick, and I'm not a huge fan, not because it doesn't really correct. It does the job because of the fact that it has such high pigmentation that it's obviously going to counteract that blueness, that darkness, and that purpleness that we have underneath the eyes. But my problem with it is that it's so pigmented that it's so difficult for you to cover it. Like, I had to use the same amount of foundation that I used for my entire face. I had to use just for my under eye area so that I can go ahead and cover that up. And let me be honest with you guys, my camera stopped filming, so you couldn't see when I did both eyes, but it did take me a very long time to get that covered. And I feel like you can get better results, easier results with so many inexpensive products that there are on the market. But if you're really on a budget, or if you really cannot find a good corrector, create your own. I actually have a DIY video where you're gonna use even a little bit of lipstick, but just a small amount so you can get some of the pigmentation, but it does not need to be a red lipstick. lipstick. So I will leave the video down in the description box and also up there so that you can go and watch it, and you're gonna see, you're gonna love it. You can create it, customize it to your own needs. You don't need it to be this red. So that is my verdict on that. Not a fan. Hack number 3 is going to be using your eyebrow tweezers to shape your brows. And when I mean shape your brows, is not actually like removing the unwanted hair. It's using your brow product. I'm gonna be using the Dip Brow from Anastasia, and we're gonna use the tip to give our shape, like, so we're supposed to kind of like outline the brows how we want them and then just fill them in like normal. So let's give it a whirl. Alright, so I gave my eyebrows some shape supposedly, and now I'm supposed to fill them in like you usually do. And the purpose of this is to save us time shaping the brow. Alright, and that's the brow. I'm not happy with the result. I spent so much time trying to give them a better shape and it still looks horrendous. So I'm definitely gonna have to go in with some concealer to try to fix them, but no, it took me half the time to do my brows like I normally do. So this hack is a no for me. Hack number 4 is going to be using a spoon to cut your crease. So yes, we're going to be using the spoon to kind of like give shape to the crease and definition. This is supposed to help us create a cut crease super simple. So let's see if that works. So you need to be able to place the spoon how you want your cut crease to look like. And let's see. Oh my god, that looks bad. I think it's good, like it gives you nice placement where you want the cut crease, but you're definitely gonna have to go in with the brush by itself to kind of like fix it, blend it out a little bit more. But it gives, I think, for a beginner, for somebody that struggles with a cut crease, it's a good trick. The only part that's gonna be tricky is making sure that both eyes are symmetrical. But yeah, let's do the other eye and see if we can fix it. The eyes don't look the same. Go in without the spoon and try to fix things using your brush. But before we do that, let me introduce you to hack number 5, which is one that I have high expectations for. We're going to be using a panty liner. Yes, a panty liner, one of those that we use down there, to create an eyeshadow shield. So let's open it up. We're gonna use the very end of the panty liner and cut it like in a half moon type shape like this to create the form of an eyeshadow shield. We're gonna place it back here and it's supposed to catch any eyeshadow fallout. Alright, so there you have it. It looks identical to an eyeshadow shield. I'm super impressed. Now let's take the other end and create the other one. This is super cheap, you guys. I mean, the eyeshadow shields can be quite pricey, and you can get these from like the 99-cent store, and you can create a ton if you want. So I am very happy with this. And it works perfectly like an eyeshadow shield. So this hack is a winner for sure. To be honest with you, even the spoon, it's a winner, I think, because it gave me the shape and kind of like a guide. It does make it easier for you to create a cut crease. We have 2 winners, 2 in 1, 2 for 1. I feel so weird with this. But the next hack I'm super excited about because I wish I would have found out about this a couple of years back. We're going to be using chapstick as a glitter glue. So let's see how that works. So I'm going to be using a regular chapstick. I went in with my fingers and let's see if it holds the glitter. I'm really curious to know whether or not this works because, I mean, this can save your life one day. So now let's go in with a little bit of glitter. I'm using one from MAC and let's see if it stays. Oh my god, it works. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna last all day, but it works. It works. Like, it's holding it in its place right now, just like a glitter glue would do. Hack number 7 can be quite scary, but it's one that I have faith for because it's been around for a very, very long time. And that is using your lash curler warm before you curl your lashes with it. So yes, we're going to be playing with fire today. We're gonna warm it up a little bit, just the top part right here, and it's supposed to help maintain the curl, and it's supposed to help us curl it. It's kind of like a curling iron that when it's warm, it obviously holds the curl more. Make sure that it's not too hot, so that's why I touched it, because you don't want to burn your eyes. And we're gonna go in. Eyelashes are very tiny, so you're not gonna be able to see them very well, but trust me, it definitely curls them a little bit too much for my taste. The hack definitely works. It curls your lashes a good amount. Like, it really curls them up. My only thing is though, I wouldn't use this. I used to do this all the time before I discovered false lashes, but I used to use my blow dryer to warm it up a little bit, and then I will go in and it does the same thing, and it's not as scary as playing with fire. That glitter has been on my lid for at least 4 hours. Just so you guys know, after I started filming this video, I thought I was filming and then it wasn't filming, and then I had to start all over again, and then I was late to go eat with my family, so I had to stop in the middle of recording. So just an FYI, at least I want to say 5 hours, and it's still good. So that means that the chapstick trick, it works, and I really recommend it. The next hack is utilizing stickies or post-its, however you want to call them, the little yellow post-it notes right here on the inner corners of the eye. Very similar to how we use the eyeshadow shield, but this time we're gonna use these right here on the inner corners of the eyes to make sure that we have a very sharp line, a very sharp edge to create our wing liner. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. I'm gonna cut one in half because we don't need it that long. And then we're gonna place it right here on the outer edge. That actually looks really good. What do you think? It's I would typically make it a little bit more pointier, but I think that was my fault, that was my fear, because I thought if I would go like too long, it was gonna come out too long. But I actually really like the wing, so that is a winner for me. The next hack is one that I use every time I use glitter on my eyelids, and it is using tape to remove any excess, any fallout of glitter that you have, so that you don't ruin your foundation. So that way you don't ruin all that work that you did pre-applying your glitter. So I'm gonna pretend like I had fallout over here, and I'm applying a big amount, and that was glitter, by the way. We're gonna take a little bit of the tape. I'm gonna put it like that, like into a little circle, but you can use this straight up, and I'm gonna remove the excess of the glitter. Incredible, right? Look at how that removed all the glitter without ruining my makeup, without ruining my foundation. It's really a trick that you really need to have under your sleeves. And for the last, but certainly not least, makeup hack, we're going to use again our little spoon, but this time we're going to be using this part right here to contour our face. We're gonna use it to guide the contour. This is a trick that has been used on social media quite often, especially on Instagram, using any type of utensils to kind of like give you that sharp edge and that sharp line. So we're gonna use it today. I have never used it in the past, so we're gonna try it together today. Those lines can cut you if you get really close, so I think this is gonna work. So let's blend it out. I'm gonna be using a Sigma large angle contour brush to blend it out. This is at F40. I really think the hack works. It gives you a super sharp line, and of course it depends on the product that you're using, but it definitely does give you a very sharp contour. You need to make sure that you're very careful when you're blending it, like try to blend it upwards so that it doesn't go down, but it definitely helps you like carve out those cheekbones and get a nice definition on your face. So I think this is a winner. So we are done testing all those hacks, and that is the final result. I really don't have a full face of makeup, but everything that I did, I think almost everything turned out pretty good, with the exception of the brows and the red lipstick that I still have a little bit of staining here, like really close to my lash line. But I promise you, I really don't recommend the hack. I really don't. You guys, I couldn't really film when I was really putting it on my eyes the first time, but it's just too much. But everything else, I think it's pretty good. Everything else works out really well. It was fun to try. So make sure that you try it at home so that you find out whether or not this is something that you'll be incorporating in your makeup routine. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and please hit the little notification bell that is somewhere here so that you don't miss any of my future videos, because the way that YouTube is really notifying subscribers, you might not even have it on your feed unless you have that little notification bell right there. So make sure that you hit the little bell there if you like my content, if you want to grow with me, if you want to give me some love, I'll give you some love back. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Please know that your love and support does not go unnoticed. I know each and every one of you that are always here giving me support, so thank you once again. Mil besos, and I see you guys next time. Bye.